Good morning, and welcome to Wisdom for Your Week. This is Friday, April the 24th, and I want to speak to you about a truth found in Proverbs chapter 24. And I'll start by asking a tough question, so I want you to be honest with yourself. Are you happy when bad things happen to your enemy? Are you happy when bad things happen to your enemy? Think of that person who makes your life miserable on purpose. Think about that person who has intentionally hurt you, maybe lied about you for their own advantage. Think about that person who took credit for your work, maybe got a promotion for it. Think about that person who broke up your marriage. And then one day you hear that that person who hurt you so much is finally being paid back for that pain. Finally being paid back for the pain that they've caused you. Maybe they lost that job that you should have had. Maybe they experienced some personal loss. Maybe the one that they cheated with on you has now cheated on them. Do you smile just a little bit, at least on the inside? Do you take a little joy in that? Do you think something like, well, he had it coming to him? That's a human reaction, isn't it? We understand that. But it's also unwise, according to Proverbs 24 and verse 17, which says, "Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When he stumbles, do not let your heart rejoice." Now that's a tough principle to live by, isn't it? It goes against our human nature because when someone hurts us, we want to see vengeance against that person. But it's unwise to gloat when it happens. Don't do it, the writer of Proverbs says, as much as you might want to. Now why is that? Why should we not gloat when our enemy falls? Well, the very next verse tells us. It says, "Or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from him." So the idea is that God's taking care of that situation in his way and in his time. God has seen the injustice that that person has committed, and that biblical principle of vengeance belonging to the Lord is being carried out. God's taking care of it. It's between that person and God. But you see that person fall and begin to suffer, and you gloat over it. You're happy about it. And God sees you and is displeased with you and your reaction, and he removes his wrath from that person. So as tempting as it is to gloat over the fall of our enemy, don't do it. It's unwise. Rather, as Jesus said, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. So I'll challenge you this morning, let us be quicker to pray for our enemies than to gloat when they fall. And that's wisdom for the week.